What up, YouTube? This is GeoStealth R1. What are we doing today? So, one of the other things that I need to go, like I said, the Jato 4x4 brushless VXL 4S is out. I got to get my 3S up to par with all the, I guess, upgrades from the original Jato 4x4. So now here's another upgrade that I'm throwing in there. These are my shocks. These are the shocks, the 7462 GTR XX long anodized with the tin shafts. I like these shocks, so I ended up having to buy 1 and 2. Now, if you're wondering what type of springs I'm going to be putting on there, I'm going to be throwing on the springs that are initially adapted over here because those shocks are pretty much the same other than they're plastic. And for a little bit of a bonus, I'm going to throw this for the wing 9617. This is the aluminum brace. I guess. That's going to be a little bit of a bonus just to get my Jato up to par with everything that I need for it to have the updates and upgrades that the 4S version is going to have. I do have more parts coming in, but let's start off with this. Alrighty, so I need to remove these 2 screws from the shock tower. I need to remove these 2 screws from the arm. Then, on top of that, I need to release these 2 screws from the rear shock tower and these 2 screws from the other 2 arms. Okay, so here we go. I have all my shocks ready right there, and we should be able to fill it up. I'm utilizing 40 weight for the shocks. It should be very simple. I'm going to go in, I'm going to set up just to get all the air bubbles out. We'll have all that retaining shock oil that's going to be in there. I am going to utilize the same springs that are there. Green in the fronts, blue in the backs. The spring retainers, you do get extra within the package that's over there, but we're going to still utilize these because these are pretty much the same exact things, just in plastic. Yeah, so let me get all this oil filled up. Let me adapt. It's going to be 8 screws all together, and we'll see how this comes out. Alrighty, so here we go. I ended up taking off the shock covers just to give you a pretty much more in-depth look on the shocks. And I've owned these shocks beforehand, and once again, I have to say they look pretty dope on the Traxxas Jato 4x4 VXL 3S, which is my version of it. Yeah, no, pretty simple install. I mean, you do have to work on, the way the shocks are filled and just, the dampening and everything like that. But, other than that, it should be pretty simple if you don't have any type of expertise in doing that. There are plenty of videos on YouTube that give you pretty much what type of shock oil you should be utilizing for the front and rear, and giving you pretty much step-by-step scenario on filling these up and just adapting them to your RCs. Also, as a bonus, I did say I was going to swap out this right here, which is the wing washer. Part number is 9617. I did adapt that right there, and blue aluminum. You don't notice it too much now, but who knows? I might throw back the black wing. I mean, give me a heads up if you want the black wing back on there. So if this video was informative to you, definitely give me a thumbs up. Really appreciate that. Rate, comment, subscribe. Turn my thumbs up on YouTube. Later.